Hi, and welcome to Crafting with Creepy Doll. Today we're going to show one of our favorite mediums, blood paintings. So let's get started. One of the first things you're going to need to, procure is blood. Today we murdered a few dragons, so we're going to be using one of our favorite brands here. Some good old dragon's blood ink. So clearly no humans were harmed and some dragons are just punks. Now, she has done a fair amount of works of art, sold for billions of imaginary dollars, and a few of her favorites are the series of smiley faces. She calls this one Happy Thoughts. But she does branch out into a fair amount of other kinds of creepiness. So let me show you how she does these. First, of course, like the blankness of her soul, we're going to start with a nice blank canvas. And for those of you who love this kind of stuff, we're just gonna shred that right off. We're not gentle when we do these kind of things. Now, Creepy Doll wants to remind everyone to have nightmares. Now, of course, in order to add the blood droplets, I've never actually done one of these where, we have never actually done one of these where we had any idea or thought process. Usually we just see where the mayhem and carnage goes. Now, in this one, I'm thinking of trying something different. So what I've done is I've taken things like a sponge, cut it up, also some earplugs, and then I've stuffed this straw with them, with a little tube in there. And what we're going to do here, dun, dun, dun. Oh, you don't want to spill. It's always good to actually take that off till you're ready. Creepy Doll says so. We're going to use good old, let's see if we can get that in focus there. Banda of Doom. Okay. And I'm going to see if I can pour a little bit of this into a funnel that I've made in there and then pack the rest and then just blow into it and see what happens. I have no idea if this is going to work. This could be a complete disaster. Go to a little bit of an angle so we can get a drip here. Oh, already. In fact, hold on. You know what? So usually when it goes here, ooh, that's a nice looking drip. And what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly manipulate it. And the deeper it goes in, the darker we're going to get the colors here. So we're just going to blow a little bit. And try to fill in, oh, sorry, let me get that back in frame here. Try to fill in that circle a little bit. You can use the sponge. And as you see, the different amounts of sponging will add different amounts of the red. So we're just going to fill that one in a little bit. Let that sit. And we're going to try this again. Off screen, of course. It's either the best idea or the worst idea I've had in a long time. Might end up with a mouth full of red here. All right, let's give this a shot. Ooh, I should probably wear safety glasses. I got a feeling I'm about to get a face full of ink here. All right, I've always got zombie gear around. So, there we go. All right, of course. Like I said, I always got a face mask. And let's give this a shot. Cheers. Ooh. That was a pretty one. I'll get you a nice little look here. Let's get in my lap there. Okay. Yeah, I pressed the canvas instead of the phone. That's good. Now this will dictate how you want your droplets to go. But that worked pretty good. Like a good splatter. That is satisfying. All right, let's see if we can get that one to move a bit here. Actually, I'm going to let those ones, sorry for the, there we go, stuttering. What we're going to do is we're going to let those sit because those came out really good. Sometimes what I like to do is give it a little shake. This is going to do. Just gonna set them in a little bit. There we go. Let's try that a bit. All right, that worked pretty good. So I'm going to try another little tactic here. Okay, big squirt, little squirt. Let's go little squirt. And again, let's just thank our good old friend, the Murder Panda. I say little squirt and I grab like the biggest one. All right, and again, I'd like to thank our non-sponsor, Dragon's Blood. Nobody would sponsor this insanity. All right, so we're going to get a nice little droplet here. Never actually used these ones before. Oh, helps if I get it in there. All right. Ooh, oh, okay. All right. I swear that's the first time that's happened. Ooh, this is going to be a good one here. In fact, let's get a little bit closer for this one. Ooh, that was beautiful. Ooh, I want to fill that void. Now, it's the fun part. This is the artistic. Now, some people think, oh, these don't look like they take that long. Yeah, no, they take hours. That is a nice color. I like how it has that little hole right there in the center. Okay, this is looking good. We're going to put that straight down because I don't want it to drip too much more. And what we're going to do now is just slowly roll it to fill in those bits with a nice darker red. And I want to try to leave that hole, and this is going to be really difficult. So what I'm doing right now is barely moving it. You can see the nice little sheen right there. I don't want those to connect. I don't know why, I just feel like they shouldn't. Now he's trying to think like where did this blast come from? Ooh, okay, and I'm gonna set that straight down. All right. Now this spot right here, I feel like needs to get a little bit darker. So what we're gonna do here is just add 1 or 2 drops. Ooh, okay, or a nice little puddle. That's also a thing. And now I gotta be so careful. Let's go down slowly. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. Now sometimes that's what I'll use a little brush for here. All right, and we're going to use these as brush to just sop those in where I want them to. Bring them away. Yeah, bring them away. It's kind of like a river. Water goes where it wants. Let's get away from that. If I don't push this away from that top one, it is going to leak right into it. I'll just stop talking. reason I'm blowing on it is to try to keep that little hole alive. Okay, let's make you a nice hole. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that line. Let's gonna have to fix that. That's better. I'm just scratching it into the surface. Ooh, that's looking beautiful. Well, Creepy Doll's liking it. She's thinking, ooh, this is the tough part. Something there, or leave it be to settle. We're going to leave it be to settle. Thank you for watching Getting Crafty and Creepy with Creepy Doll. Hope you've enjoyed this, and we're going to see where this picks up later. I'm going to let that dry. She's going to let that dry, and always remember, nightmares.